Hey, look, Mr. B said this. Mr. Beast and somebody else, they were talking about like people that upload, 1 to 10 videos. Maybe not even that. Some people haven't even started put anything on their page, but they're like, man, why I ain't blowing up? A lot of people think they gonna post that one video and blow up. Mr. Beast said this. I think it was Mr. Beast and somebody else. They was on the same show, but I'ma just say Mr. Beast said this. He did say it. He said, upload. Like, we don't have anything to talk about. Like, for people that want to ask Mr. Beast, what does it take for me to go viral or become this YouTube, sensationist, or I don't know, whatever the word is for it. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube guru, this YouTube, he said, upload your first 100 videos, then come back and talk to me. So what he's saying is, me and you have nothing to talk about until you first put in your first 100 videos. I put in my first 100 videos. And you know what I learned from that first 100 videos? My teacher also, I started researching things. And I found out that the average YouTuber, the average content creator, has uploaded about 1,000 videos on average. So what that told me was, screw 100 videos. My teacher, Sean Cannell, told us this. He said, from your first 100 videos, and it's the same thing that Mr. Beast was on. From your first 100 videos, all you're doing is using those as like trial and error data type stuff. When you post your first 100 videos, go back and look at your first 100 videos, right? Some of them might have 10 views, some of them might have 1 view, some of them you might get one with 100 views, right? You might get one with 50 views, whatever. Go back and look at your videos. Figure out which videos are performing well and which videos were not. Study those videos. Learn from those videos. And from there, make more videos off of the videos that were doing well, right? Okay. So that's what I did. I haven't done that. But what I have done is, instead of using the 100 method, I'm using the 1,000 method, right? So when I get over 1,000 videos, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, that's a lot of data that YouTube has to work with. I'm going to take that information and those videos and those analytics, and I'm going to look at what's doing good and what's not. But for the start, don't ask somebody, why are you not viral, or why your YouTube hasn't popped off and you don't even have 100 videos. That's what Mr. Beast is getting at. You understand what I'm saying? I did my first 100 videos, right? And one thing that stuck out with me was the quality of my videos. I did not like the quality of my videos, right? I did not like, one thing I learned is my scripting was bad. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, now I try to write things down, right? Better titles and descriptions. But also, one thing that I learned from Sean Cannell, one of my YouTube teachers, was like, you write it out or you plan it out before you press record. A lot of us don't do that. We just press record. Now, don't get me wrong. There a lot of times there's gonna be things that just come to mind, right? And you're gonna want to just record it because it's fresh on your mind. But what I try to do is, when something pops up in my head, when an idea about a video pops up in my head, before I press record, I try to jot down just a little bit of something, kind of get like a foundation of where I'm going and what the video is about. You understand what I'm saying? And that way, the videos a lot of times have a little more substance or content or foundation or a solidness, if that's even a word. I was gonna say solitary, not solitary, but you know, the videos are more solid and concrete and kind of pack a little more of a punch, right? So that's one thing that I noticed about myself was just my scripting. Like my writing is you know, just like when I do music, when I do songs, I don't just do a song just off the dome, right? Just without writing it down. My songs come out better when I write them down. Now I may start a song or get the ideas from a song based off something that just came in my head. That's typically how it goes, right? But just everything is kind of case by case, but there is kind of a ballpark kind of foundation. You understand what I'm saying? To kind of follow. Now, there's this saying that goes first, like I can't remember exactly how the saying goes, but the saying goes something along the lines of learn the rules, and then once you've learned the rules, then you're able to like break the rules, right? But if you don't even know the rules, you first have to know the rules, because probably 50%, if not more, of the content that you put out needs to follow those guidelines, right? Now you got to be unique and creative, so some stuff is going to be, you're going to break the rules sometimes, right? But for the most part, you want to try to follow these guidelines, and we were taught these things in Sean Cannell's course, you know? And so that's what it is, like, just knowing. You have to first know the rules of the professionals, know the rules of what works, right? And then when you know the rules, you can be like, okay, I'm gonna take X, Y, Z, right? And I'm gonna mix it over here with this, what I got going on over here, right? So, but if you don't know the rules, it's like throwing the baseball in the wrong part of the field every time. Or you're just guessing where to throw it, and you're like, man, like I threw the ball 10 times in different directions and nothing hit, you know? But if you know the rules, right, you can throw the ball, football, baseball, whatever. You can throw the basketball, you can throw the ball toward the winning, you know, where it should be going, right? Right? If somebody's throwing a baseball and you're to bat and you don't know which way to hit the ball, you're gonna just be just hitting the ball all over the place, right? But when you know the rules, you can hit the ball kind of like in the ballpark figure every time, like in increasing your chances of striking gold. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't mean that you won't get to where you're trying to get just off of not knowing the rules and just hitting the ball wherever, but it might take you a lot longer. You might be like, man, why I ain't blowing up? And you're gonna have burnout. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna give up because you're gonna be overworked, right? It's kind of like if you worked for a company and y'all were building a building like a Wendy's or something, right? Y'all were building it before the store opened. Y'all were building it from the ground up, and you got people walking all over the place with no blueprint. They don't know how the wood connects, but if you take notes, or if you take the blueprint from people that have already been building successful businesses, you would be able to build this Wendy's way more successful, way quicker, and then go start on your next Wendy's, right? But for somebody who doesn't have a blueprint to follow, who isn't following the professionals and what already works, it's a hit or miss. You may build a Wendy's, but I guarantee you that Wendy's won't be the strongest Wendy's. The wind could come and blow, and that Wendy's could fall down. You might get it up, but the wind could blow and that Wendy's could fall down because it wasn't structured right. You understand what I'm saying? So now don't get me wrong, some people already kind of know like how how to do a foundation and all that. And that's good, you know, but most of us don't know the foundation for YouTube success. Most of us don't know the foundation for, you know, viral music, or, you know, so we have to take notes from the professionals. Once you learn the blueprint and the rules and what works, now you can open up the book and you can see, okay, it's 100 rules here, right? And you can go through those rules and see which rules you're going to apply to this video and that video. And you might not apply all 100 rules to each video, right?